person connect all these names with India? Okay, question to Team D. Without any negative, what is the answer? How can you relate all these names with India? And in the meanwhile, audience, a happy news for you. We have fair question, audience questions for you. And McGraw Education is so generous enough to provide you books as prize. Tata McGraw is actually giving away books as your prize. Above that, a famous biryani center in Trivandrum, Ajwa Biryani, has promised to give you 22 chicken biryanis. I guess that is something luring. So you can take away chicken biryani for good answers. Good. Yes, Team D, what is the answer?
Some sort of naval vessels, like these are the names of some naval vessels, and India bought them and they changed the name to some India related stuff. So all these are names of a naval vessel, and after some time India changed the names of all these vessels. Brilliant answer, but wrong. Team E, what is the answer? Please switch on the microphone. They say popular folklore. They're passing it. Yes. Now, audience, you can raise your hand. Let me see who wins a biryani first. Yes, come on. What's the answer? Put your hands together for this gentleman, East India Company. Next slide. Ships of East India Company. Where is the biryani picture? Come on. This man wins a... You get a biryani from chicken biryani from Ajwa. You can collect it and eat it within 1 week. Good one. Moving on to the next question. You know, this is actually a small part of a book. A small excerpt from a book. You need to identify which is this book. Lord Drupad announced the British intent to withdraw from India on August 15, 1947 to Dhritarashtra, Muhammad Rafi, Vedavyasa, Sardar Khushkimat Singh and Karna. Dhritarashtra and Kaurava party agreed to the partition of India, and a lot of details. Finally, Gangaji initiates an experiment in eliminating sexual desire by inviting Sarab to sleep in his bed. Well, what is the answer? Which book are we talking about? Lord Drupad, Muhammad Rafi, Vedavyasa, Dhritarashtra and partition of India.
We'll go with the Great Indian Novel by Shashi Tharoor.
Brilliant. 10 points for Team D. Next slide. It is the Great Indian Novel written by Dr. Shashi Tharoor. Team E gets the next question. You know, we are talking about X. X was started in early 1940s during the British rule. In the mid 1950s, the board closed down several X in different cities throughout India. At that time, the board had decided to dismiss the employees. A large number of employees lost their jobs. That was a turning point, as dismissed employees had dedicated their life, money and manpower for the formation of X. The first society was formed in Bangalore on August 1957. The first New Generation X was opened in Delhi 27 December 1957. Lot of clues coming in the screen. We're actually talking about a thing called X. Pounds is open. How many of you are going for that? Okay, nobody dying for the pounds? It's a direct question for Team E. You're going for the pounds? Okay. Team E, what is the answer?
Guessing Indian Coffee House. Indian Coffee House.
Brilliant. 10 points for Team E. It is Indian Coffee House. Brilliant, brilliant answer by Team E. It was actually Indian Coffee House that we're talking about. Good answering. Next one. Yes. Franz Gassler. How can you relate this man to India? Recent. Current affairs. It's a clue. Now, the pounds is open. Franz Gassler. How can you relate this man to India? Recent time, current affairs. Any team going for the pounds? Team F, it's your question. You get the question. Team A. Franz Gassler. Okay, no one is going for the pounds. Team F, your answer. Who is Franz Gassler and what is his connection to India? Which connection with India? Yes. Yes, yes. Please. You're trying to give me a wonderful answer. Go ahead.
He's an art curator.
He's a curator. Yes, he's a curator. Passes. Team A. Who is this man?
He's the person who designed the IPL
He designed the IPL trophy. No. Team B, Franz Gassler. You're passing it Team C. You're passing it Team D. Are you going to mesmerize?
No.
No.
We'll go with he designed the trophy of Indian Badminton League.
He designed?
He's something to do with the Indian Badminton
Indian
League.
Badminton League. He
Some
designed the
logo.
trophy of
Passes. Team, you have the chance. Are you passing it? Yes. The audience gets it. Franz Gassler. Yes. Founder of Yuva India. And what is his claim of fame? Put your hands together. 10 points for that. Not 10 points. You get 10 points worth biryani with that. Next slide. He was coach or the founder of Yuva that won these tribal girls a trophy, a bronze medal in football in Spain. Good answer. No, you get the question. Next question, please. Yes, a few hours journey from Madras. The city is located on the shore of the river Sarayu. Mempi Forest is nearby. Market Street is the central street of the city. The location of several big shops including the Bombay Anand Bhavan and Truth Printing Works. Albert Mission School and Albert College are the more popular education institution. It has a small railway station. Another important place is the Boardless Small Restaurant without any board. Boardless is a center of discussion for current events. Which city are we talking about in nutshell? How many of you went for the pounds? One? Any more pounds? 5 seconds for you to pounce. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, direct question to team. Good. Team F.
Malgudi.
Brilliant. 10 points for team. It is actually the fictional town of Malgudi, created by R.K. Narayan. And Team D, they get 10 points. Good answering, Team D. Pulsating me and you, it's your section, ladies and gentlemen. The first question for you to win a book from McGraw Hill. Let's see. Yes. Identify this monument. Which city can you find? I want anyone who has a white shirt can raise your hand. White top. Okay. I'll give the lady a preference. What is the answer? Bibi Ka Maqbara. Where is it? Brilliant. You win yourself a Tata McGraw Hill book. A book from McGraw Hill. Good. It is actually Bibi Ka Maqbara. Now, identify this bird. Identify this bird. One hand. Yes. Gentlemen, what is the answer? Emperor penguin. Brilliant. It is penguin. Previous slide. It was actually a close photograph of the penguin. Brilliant answer. It is penguin. Next question. Yes, we are moving on to the quiz. Who? Team A. It's your question. We are talking about a British cook. You know, William Harold was quite an experienced chef. It is actually William Harold was a quite experienced chef, and he was promoted to be the personal cook of a high-ranking officer in the British Empire's army. One day, it's a small story, okay? One day what happened, the officer in charge ordered William to get the recipe for a local dish he ate and thoroughly enjoyed that day, named by the locals as X. He found that recipe very brilliant. Because there were very few written recipes in India, William started walking from home to home. But when William couldn't get any real recipe of this. And after that, on the day, in the night, he said to the officer, well, we'll have to stick to the French fries again tonight, sir. Legend says that the officer, by a sack of fury, took out his handgun and shot this cook dead. Which Indian recipe are we talking about? Pounds is open. Which Indian recipe or which Indian food are we trying? Anyone going for the pounds? Hope you got the logic. Hope you understood the story. He was actually in search of a good recipe that he could never find. And finally, out of fury, the officer killed him. Yes, nobody going for the pounds. Team A, what is your guess?
Chicken tikka masala.
Chicken tikka masala is a good answer, but not the right one. That's indeed a very good dish. Team B, it's not chicken tikka masala. Going for it? Yes, come on.
Baturas in Channa Batura.
Chana Batura. Okay. Team C, what is the answer? Tandoori. Not tandoori. Team D,